What's going on, people? How you doing? Old Dog, Anti-Imperial, the Chill here. One name, three personalities, Old Dog, Anti-Imperial, the Chill. So, guy reached out to me and said that he asked me a question. He said, "What can I do to make my girl or even other females fall in love with me quicker, or fall in love with me and stay in love with me, so that they behave, they do things I want to do, they give me what I want sexually, and things like that." So, what can you do to make a female fall in love with you? And what can you do to make a female stay in love with you? Don't even fucking think about the love shit. Fuck it. Respect comes first. Respect is much more important. And respect lasts longer. Man, I've had females that they hate me. They hate my guts. Shoot, the girls right now, they're outside right now. But the girls right now, there's 6 of them over here right now. The girls right now, 6, yeah. The girls right now, all beautiful, right? Most of them fitness models and stuff like that. They hate my guts most of the time. I don't do what they want. I drive them crazy. Most of the time they be like, "Man, oh man, fuck you, old dog. You don't do nothing." Like, you know what I mean? They're like, "Man, fuck you, dog. You don't want to touch us. You don't want to do this. You don't want to have sex. You don't want to do this. You tell us, you leave us." But guess what? Well, they still over here at the house. They come back to the house. They get mad. They leave for 3 weeks. They always come back. Why? Because they respect me. Why? Because I draw a line in the sand. They know what I'm about. I don't change. I don't become a beta male. I don't become a simp. I don't switch up to keep them here. I don't switch up to keep them with me. I don't switch up because I'm scared they're going to go fuck somebody else. Man, you should see how I am with any females that go fuck. I'd be like, go fuck them. Shit. I'd be like, go be with them. I don't give a fuck. But if you go be with him and you try to come back, then see, my respect for you goes down. And so I'm not going to be as friendly if you try to come back. Because you thought you could be happier with somebody else. So if you try to come back, I'm not going to be as nice as I used to be. And I'm going to demand more. And I'm going to expect more from you. But guess what? All these girls always seem to want to come back. She has to respect you first. Love comes after the respect. A woman is never going to fuck a guy that she doesn't respect. A woman will have sex with a guy she doesn't love. But if you're some dork, beta male simp and she doesn't respect you, she probably is not going to give you the pussy. And if she gives you the pussy, she gives you like the, you're around, I'm your wife, I deserve to give you pussy, so here's some pussy. But a guy that she respects, y'all ever see, this is the whole thing with the bad boys, right? Y'all ever see like a female fucks the bad boy, right? Fucks the gangster, fucks the thug, right? And she'd be like, "Man, I hate that motherfucker." And the thug's always, he's never really super nice. She has the option. She can go fuck the nice guy, but she'll cheat on the nice guy. She'll cheat on the nice guy with the thug, with the gangster, with the bad boy. She'll cheat on the nice guy with the bad boy. And you be like, why the fuck she always end up cheating? Why would she cheat on the nice guy with the bad boy when she knows the bad boy is no good? Because she has respect for the bad boy. So the bad boy gets her pussy wet. She wants to do the freaky shit with the bad boy. Because the bad boy has certain standards, and he's like, this is how I am. I'm not fucking changing. And you can respect that. If you worked at a job, or, you know what? I'll do the job thing also, but let me go to school first. When you were in school, let's say when you were in high school, you knew which teachers you could be late to their class. You knew which teachers you could play around with. You knew which teachers you could not play around with. You knew if you were going to whatever class, you'd be like, oh, Mr. So-and-so, man, his old ass, man. I'll be walking up in his class 15 minutes late, man. I walk out, I go to the bathroom whenever I want to go to the bathroom. We don't listen to shit he got to say. But then you knew also, Miss Smith? Oh, hell nah, I got Miss Smith class? I'll see you later. I can't be late to Miss Smith class. And you start running the class because you know Miss Smith don't play. You and your friends be ready to skip class. You and your friends in high school be ready to skip school for the rest of the day. Man, let's skip today, man. I don't feel like going to school. Man, I can't today, man. I got Miss Smith. You know, I can't be absent from her class, man, you know. Because you respect Miss Smith. But Mr. Johnson, when you can just walk up in his class late, he don't say shit. You can leave his class when you want to leave. Come back when you want to come back. You don't respect Mr. Johnson. When you were in school, you didn't respect Mr. Johnson because Mr. Johnson didn't have any standards. He didn't have any borders. He didn't have any borderline. But Miss Smith, you know you better not be late to her class. You know you better not be absent from her class. You know she don't play that shit because Miss Smith has standards. So you respect her. And because you respect her, you act right. See how that works? When you were in high school, the teachers you could not play with, you know you couldn't play with Miss Smith. Right? There were certain teachers you know you can't play with them. And you respect them, and because you respect them, because you know you can't play with them, you do what they say. See how that works? So if a female respects you, she does what you want. Love doesn't matter. Because check it out. The other teacher, the nice guy, Mr. Johnson, you could be like, oh, Mr. Johnson, he's such a nice guy. Oh, my God, he's so sweet. Oh, my God, when I don't have lunch money, he gives me lunch money. Oh, my God, he's so nice. You could love him. Right? I got love for Mr. Johnson. Man, y'all leave Mr. Johnson alone, right? You got class clowns in class. The class clowns be in there acting up in Mr. Johnson's class, right? Mr. Johnson, you can walk into his class late. You can leave when you want to leave, go when you want to go, come back when you want to come back. They don't respect Mr. Johnson. Class clowns be in there throwing paper at the back of his head. And you might be in there like, man, why they treat Mr. Johnson so bad, man? He's a nice old man. He's a sweet old man. He don't do nothing to nobody. He tries to help us out. He gives me lunch money when I don't have lunch money. You could love Mr. Johnson, but y'all still act like fucking idiots in class. Y'all still act like fools in class. You still act up in class because you don't respect Mr. Johnson. You don't respect Mr. Johnson. So no matter how much you love him, you still act up. But Miss Smith, who's mean and she don't play that shit. You know you cannot be late to Mrs. Smith's class. You can't be absent. You got to have your work done. Now, you might hate her. Be like, man, I hate going to Miss Smith's class. Man, I hate Miss Smith, man. She be acting like, man, she's so mean. But you always got all your homework done. You never late to her class. You always on time. You always there in her class. Because you may hate Miss Smith, but you do what she wants because you respect Mrs. Smith. You may hate her. She's mean. She's rude. But you're always on time to her class because she don't play that shit. So you hate her, but you respect her. You respect Mrs. Smith. And because you respect Mrs. Smith, you do what she says. You do what she wants. So, I don't give a fuck if a girl hates me, but she's going to respect me. And if she don't respect me, bitch, go somewhere else. I don't want you here. But if she respects me, and because she respects me, just like in Mrs. Smith's class, where you hate Mrs. Smith, but you respect her, so you do what she wants. If a female respects me, she does what I want. Respect comes first, then love. Respect is more important than love. Have a good day or good night, depending on where you are in the world. Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to chill. Love you guys, man. Check out the video right here. Check out the video right there. All right, love you guys. All right, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.